Henry, welcome. I'm trying to understand how the difference between sales and marketing plays out in your numbers. We're seeing some ad budgets cut, which people might think, oh, well, maybe less investment in B2B data, but you still need to make sales, you still need efficiency. How is that playing out and how you see your customers behaving?
Yeah, you sure do. And thank you for having me, John. And I think what the difference here is when we look across our customer base, what we see is companies who are saying, hey, we're going to reprioritize our spend. We might reprioritize it from G&A. We might reprioritize it from brand marketing. But the thing we're not going to touch, we're not going to touch sales resources. We're not going to touch our go-to-market motion. We're not going to touch things that drive demand and help our sellers close demand. And that's the place that we operate. I think that's why we beat top and bottom line this quarter. We put up a rule of 94 company. We're doing that profitably, growing the top line 54% and doing with operating margins of 40%. Because in an economy like this, the thing that our customers want to do is get the most out of the resources that they have on the ground. And they can do that by investing in data and software and insights like the data and software and insights that we provided ZoomInfo.
So in that context, talk about what you call advanced functionality within your product suite and sort of what that means for the stickiness of your product, customer utilization of your product, and maybe net revenue retention.
Yeah, absolutely. So advanced functionality is essentially more advanced and sophisticated ways to use our software platform and use our data and insights. So for example, I may want to automate the tasks that a sales representative does. Every day a salesperson comes in, they try to find the companies who are in market for their products and services. They want to call the key buyers or email the key buyers or do sort of demand generation functions in front of those buyers. Instead of doing those in a one-off way, we built automated software that allows a rep to build their ideal customer profile and then get in front of them in an automated way every single day. That's advanced functionality that takes one salesperson and makes them feel like 3 or 4 salespeople. And so getting our customers to leverage that advanced functionality increases the efficiency of their sales teams, drives better outcomes for their companies. And it's the area that we're investing in and driving for our customers as they use that advanced functionality. Obviously, they renew more. We see customers who use this advanced functionality renewing and adding more and more seats, more functionality. They're our best net retention customers.
Hey, speaking of retention and renewing, Henry, some of the street did note that you guys said you'd seen extra layers of approval required on certain large deals, but that you said the same thing in Q1 and things didn't meaningfully erode. What do you think that's about?
Yeah, look, I think what's happening today is companies are reprioritizing their spend. And so what we're seeing, especially in larger deals and international deals, is that companies are saying, look, before we approve this spend, before we continue this investment, we want it to go through an extra layer of scrutiny. We want a chief financial officer to sign off on it. We have a more extensive procurement process that we want to go through. Those deals are still closing. They're just taking longer to close. And so one of the things that we saw, there are a number of deals that slipped out of Q2 that already came in Q3, both on the new business and the retention side. And so we're still seeing those deals get to fruition. They're just elongating because there are multiple layers of additional approval that they have to go through. But especially for us, what we feel really insulated by is the fact that this is go-to-market software. It's go-to-market data. It drives the efficiencies of your sales teams. It drives the efficiency of your marketing resources. And when companies are looking at places to cut spending, this is just not one that they're excited about cutting back on. They may make those changes elsewhere. And I think that's why we're seeing these deals still come to fruition.